Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. Such a pleasure to be able to speak to you today. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Um, I had an absolute blast with this film. I love how it just flits seamlessly from sort of high stakes espionage thriller to comedy to family drama. Tell me, what was most exciting about jumping back into these roles and particularly going, I guess, bigger and bolder with this sequel?
Just like you said, being able to do to play these characters, these comic characters in the backdrop of a car chase or a big blowout in the bottom of the stakes are so high, so ridiculously high. I'm like trying to disable a bomb to not kill the Pope. Like that was the funnest part. Is high stakes with funny jokes.
Absolutely. And then just getting the band back together, just the whole cast and crew, because at this point we are, in Dave's words, like chosen family, we are family. And so the ability to come back to a movie or come to any set and just instantly know everyone and love everyone, that's those things I don't take for granted.
And coming to your specific characters and what audiences can expect. I mean, starting with you, Ken, I guess Kim, his relationship with his son is kind of echoing that of JJ and Sophie, trying to navigate him growing up, not wanting to let go. But of course, this sort of elephant in the room as well, that he hasn't been fully honest about the fact that he's not really a nurse. So tell us a bit about taking on this much bigger role in this sequel and particularly those character dynamics.
Thank you so much for bringing it up. That was something that Pete Siegel, the director and writer, and I had, we had talked about at length, was trying to make it a parallel story to JJ and Sophie. And I think just having that as a counterpoint, knowing that he's going through a very similar arc, Kim is, with Colin. And I think just tracking that was important for both of us. And I think Pete just did an amazing job in just kind of focusing me and my character to always have that as my end game. And that was very important, because at the end of the day, this is a fun family action movie for kids and families. We did this with the intent for all for all kids to enjoy. Absolutely.
I also like the way that you and David's characters were going about protecting your kids in opposite ways. Where
Yes.
he was putting Chloe all in or Sophie all in, and you were hiding it and keeping him very protected. And neither of it works. And I think that's a good lesson about
Neither of it
parenting.
worked. No, it gives me
Doesn't
goosebumps, but
work.
you're absolutely right. That is the lesson. Yeah. Neither of it worked. Yeah.
And for you, Kristen, I mean, obviously, we're balancing the action with the comedy, seeing all these amazing stunts from Dave in particular, but then these absolutely brilliant lines that you have, particularly opposite Chloe. I mean, in the car, the advice about kissing. I mean, I heard Chloe actually saying that I think the squirming was real, not even acting. So what are some of your favorite bits?
Yeah, she's a real sweet kid. I guess she's a young lady now. Oh, she's a young lady now. We kind of watched her grow up doing the first movie with her, and Chloe's always been an absolute dream. Like just the most professional, but still a kid, but likes to enjoys doing the work, very well grounded, great parents, super talented. And also I just remember did not like to hear the F word dropped when she was 9. There was a swear jar, remember? We all had to like
And how was it also seeing Dave? I guess, like he's gone from strength to strength in all his roles. But I love the fact that he does get a bit unleashed. Obviously you see that wrestling background coming out of these stunts, but then also these amazing emotional moments he also has, trying to lean into being a father figure.
just holding back on doing what he loves because he wants to protect his kid
Hmm.
is just such an instinct. It's so sweet. And also just like having the patience to wait for her to come back to him and claim that he's her dad and like not pushing it. I mean, it's a real model of a great father figure in this movie. It's really special.
Thank you so much for sharing that with me. And I can't wait for everyone else to see My Spy, The Eternal City. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Sarah.
much.